Hi everybody, Radical Gardener. Well, today is Friday. Is it July 24th? Something like that? Yeah. I still have food in my mouth. Um, okay, today I'm going to talk about pot toes and cryptos. Yes, okay, so if you don't know what pot toes are, they're these. And you put them under your pots and it lifts your pots up off the ground. I didn't even know these existed until this year. Who knew? So, reason I wanted to get them is because it was raining so much that my pots were sitting in water all the time, which isn't a good thing. And so I was looking for a way to get them up off the ground. So what I had done is I turned all the saucers upside down and just put the pots on top of the saucers, but still they weren't draining. So hence the pot toes lift them up off the ground. But it's how to move your pots around, because if you want to slide them around and the little toes go sliding. But I found these today. Look at this. How cool are these things? And so they keep the pot off water. They're super durable plastic. And you've got this grid here so it can just the water can just come through and the pots get air. They aerate, the clay pots. So these were like $2.99. And so I got 6 of them because I have pot toes, I think, under everything else. But I'll check. But I will get more for next year because I will replace the pot toes with these. And I'm telling you, these just aren't that much more than these are. So it really works. I love them. I love how it looks. Cool. All right, Cryp-toes. This is going to be a journey like C60 was a journey for me. And what was really cool is when I got on the C60 bandwagon, so many of you were new to it or hadn't heard of it. So we took that journey together. We were sharing ideas. We were, asking lots of questions. And really what was great is you guys could see my progress. Oh my God, I'm going to sneeze. You guys could see my progress as I was taking the C60. I mean, I think I'm like on 16 months now. Like, I never have a down day. I never have a day where I don't have energy, which is incredible because I had adrenal fatigue. So, I mean, imagine that when you're looking at 70 years old, that's around the corner, and you have energy every day. I mean, to me, it's a miracle. So, so back to the C60. So yeah, we went on that journey together, and we ended up being right. It was Bob Greska's C60 that was the best C60. I had it tested, what have you, and now just 2 more independent tests that Bob's comes out at the top, and along with the map test, which is like that's the supreme one. That's the one that's the one nobody can afford. To have. That's the testing they did in the rat study, the original rat study with the C60. So I mean, it's flying colors. It's food grade. His is the only one that is been okayed for internal use. And he's got a lot more things really coming down the pike. So we were right about that. That's my point. Is there was a lot of dialogue. Why I liked his, then I was looking at, another one, and then I had a couple of subscribers says, no, that really doesn't work. I tried it. So that's what we did. So here we are now at Cryp-toes. And I am just, I said this to before, said this to you before, but when I was originally looking at Cryp-toes, that was 2 years ago, and I just couldn't wrap my head around it. I just couldn't. And but I had 2 really smart people bring it up to me in the last month, and one is Florida Craig and one is Arizona Craig, but some other people too. And then they turned me on, or Florida Craig turned me on to a couple of people to watch. One was Moo Ant and one is Samantha Jane. So I'm researching, and I'm going to highly recommend that you watch Samantha Jane's channel. Now, let me tell you about her. She spent 35 years in finance. There's all indication she did very well. I'm kind of binge watching her videos right now. So the ones I'm watching, she's in Australia, but she's Canadian, and so anyway, almost ready for me for the hot tub, huh? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then I better hurry up here. But anyway, beside all her years in finance, she is a intuitive, a medium. And she has been given her marching orders that this is a gift she's never really used for public display. And so she's kind of been given her marching orders that she needs to give advice in regards to cryptocurrency. I like her so much. She is really nailed down. She's very careful with what she says. She's got so much experience to back up her advice. The people she has on are fantastic. So look her up. Tell her I sent you. She's terrific. So watch her. Watch 10 of her YouTube videos. They're short. And see if she doesn't make a believer out of you. She made a believer out of me, as did Craig in Florida, and as did Craig in Arizona. So the cryptos that I'm looking at and that I bought, and remember, I actually had a little money come in this week, and so I took like a whopping $500 and put it towards crypto. But we're buying the really established ones, like we're going with, the BitCash and Bitcoin, and then we're going with a lot of the alts. We're looking at, no, Steve, no, you can't do that, sweetheart. We're looking at 10 or 12 of the top alts. Okay, that's the coins that aren't Bitcoin, right? There's like the Bitcoin is the big kahuna. So we're looking at Cardano, Ripple. Really got a feeling about Ripple, as some of you have already mentioned it to me. Stellar, EOS, Digibyte, Ethereum, Dogecoin, 10x we're still looking at, Electronium, Neo, we're trying to figure out how to buy Neo. Going to look at Cyber Miles and OMG. So they sit at the top of the Bitcoin. So, and we're not trading. I don't want that drama. We're just buying and holding. And then I just out of nowhere, I decided today, and I'm going to buy a little silver. So I'm going to take $200 and I'm going to buy some silver. And then I'm just a little bit every week. Probably like $50, whatever. And it turns out this jeweler that I found here in the neighborhood, fantastic jeweler. I had a bunch of silver that I wanted fixed, and rings were, sized and what have you. And I buy silver at garage sales. I just have this thing where I find silver at garage sales. He couldn't believe some of the pieces I had. But anyway, so he's fixing up a lot of my silver and shining it up and what have you. However, I asked him today, I said, do you know where I can buy some silver? And he goes, well, in what form? I said, like silver coins? He said, oh yeah, absolutely. He says, I'll sell them to you at market value. I said, all right, you're on. So there you go. Supposed to happen. Right there, right in front of me. So I just feel, this is what I know. I know this based on my intuitive sense, is that there is going to be a financial reset, but more than that, something's going to happen. I think it's a huge earthquake in the Northwest. Could be wrong, but something is going to happen. Something big, something that rocks our world. Who knows? Maybe, I don't know. But I I don't know. I keep thinking it's an earthquake. But you know how I'm about earthquakes. I'm just paranoid about earthquakes after living on the West Coast. So maybe that's my own fear I'm bringing to the table. But something is going to rock us so that we're going to be looking at money really, really differently. And I already know that the German bank is that's going down. I mean, but there's such a media blackout about what's going on in Europe. And, I watch Greg Hunter and quite a few people, that's what they say too. So, and I take everything with a grain of salt. I don't believe any one person. I don't believe Cliff High. I don't believe, this person. I don't believe that person. I just take kind of this overview and then check in with my intuitive self and say, does this feel true to me? And then the way I know I'm on the right path, when things just present themselves, like all of a sudden there was just extra money this week. There's never extra money. So there was just extra money, and it's like, okay, I know what I'm doing with that. And it was just like being the jeweler. Do you know I get silver? Yeah, I sell silver. I mean, it's just that kind of thing, It's like, you're on the right road, So we have a lot to learn. We're kind of tutoring with Arizona Craig's Craig from Radiant Creators. Him and his wife are incredible people. And then Florida Craig. And so they're tutoring us like now we need to get a crypto wallet. That's how you really secure your money, which you want to do, because when this really takes off, you're going to get some real wild times where people are going to be trying to, steal money and what have you. Can you see cats jumping behind me? It's like I live in some kind of weird fantasy land. Anyway, so you really want a crypto wallet. We now belong to a couple of exchanges. The exchange that we went with, we're looking at Monarch for a wallet. But we're also maybe looking at, I think it's called Trezor. So we're looking at that. We went with Coinbase to buy our cryptocurrency. That's the account we set up. So we're just learning, right? So I'm just going to share it with you. A lot of these things are like 4 cents. 8 cents, $1, and if they just go up 10 times and you bought something for $200, you've made some money. And again, we're not going to trade. Our plan is to buy it and hold it and then turn it into something down the line. Like, I want to buy a piece of land that's south, keep our place, but buy something where we can be in the winter. I can continue to garden. We can just kind of follow the weather back and forth. And so we need a little chunk of money to buy land. So that's the plan. I wanted to share it with you. So today was all about pot toes and cryptos. So anyways, all right, you guys, Radical Gardener, from my garden to yours. You know that I'm sending you a ton of love. I am. May your garden always grow. I hope you're spending all kinds of time in your garden. It's just, what a time. And what a summer. But it just turns out Southeast Michigan, it just ended up absolutely fabulous. So, we had rain, but we had heat. So it was fine. So it's been good. It's been good, right? All right, everybody. Remember, live in the moment. Live in the moment. That's where all the information is. Okay? All right. Sending you love. Bye.